as soon as somebody says, "Hey, I need a haircut," Goose, because everybody that I ask, "Hey, where do you cut your hair?" Oh, at Goose Fades. Everybody at work too. So my question to you is, how did you get to be a barber? In other words, when you were a little kid, did you ever think, "I want to be a barber"?
Never.
Never.
Mm-mm.
So when you were a little kid, did you ever think, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a doctor, I want to be this, but maybe it didn't work out?
Yeah, I think I wanted to be like law enforcement, maybe a cop, maybe a fireman. At some point, I wanted to do like a mechanic,
Mm.
work on cars.
That's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, so there were a lot of ideas when I was a kid.
Did you try? Did you like actually apply to PD or fire, or like maybe go to school to be a mechanic? Or
No,
it was
none of
just
those.
it was just an idea.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
So why barber? How come you decided, you know what, let me try to be a barber?
You want a long story or a short story?
Long story.
Long story.
All right, so the first time I picked up a pair of clippers, it was probably when I was about 14, 15 years.
Middle school.
I think it was eighth.
Eighth
It was either eighth or ninth grade.
Okay.
Can't remember. Wait. Let me ask you this, Mike, real quick.
Uh-huh.
Do I know you from elementary or middle school?
I want JC Morton?
Yeah.
Yeah,
JC
elementary
Morton,
school.
right?
Yeah. Elementary.
Damn, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, elementary school. So then you started in middle school? Like 8th grade?
I want to say eighth grade. Yeah, I started cutting hair. Well, I started cutting my own hair, like doing little tapers here and there.
So maybe it was like, let me cut my hair, and that was the little gateway that went into cutting hair.
Yeah, mainly because growing up we didn't have much,
Mhm.
so we couldn't afford like a 20. Back then, $20 was a lot for a haircut.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a little kid, I used to pay like $5 at your little barber
Yeah,
beauty salon.
exactly.
Beauty salon.
Uh-huh. So I was like,
Shout out to them, right, man? $5 Tuesdays.
Hey, there's
You know,
some out
right?
there. That,
Oh, that's hey, sometimes it's not everyone has the luxury, to be able to pay out as much for a haircut. But man, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I mean, the haircut's important for a lot of people.
Yep.
I think it's part of their daily life.
The image.
Yeah, exactly, man. Image. I think a little bit with also the mindset. We were talking about mental health.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of see like, people that get the fresh cuts and stuff like that have a better mental health, and
That's a
care
good
more
point.
about
Bro. That's a
themselves,
good
right?
point because people don't realize how a good haircut can make you feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's a good point.
Yeah. So when did you start doing barber like full time? Like
Not
like
too
high
long
school?
ago.
Okay.
I want to say maybe 2017. That's when I went like full time. I quit my job and started cutting hair. That's it.
Wow. Okay. That's
Where'd
awesome.
you work?
At a import export
Okay.
at Mines Road. I was
Okay.
doing tech support.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
That's
Gotcha.
cool.
So you quit that, but at that time you already knew how to cut hair.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
already
okay.
cutting on the side like
Okay.
every now and then. I would kind of stop, then I would go back to it. Like I could never let it go. You know what I mean?
Okay. So then, what was the thought that said, you know what, let me start my own business. Let me start my own barbershop. What was it, the thing in your head that said, you know what, I don't want to be working as a barber for somebody else. I want to start my own barbershop. What was that? What was that thing that led to do that?
Struggle, bro.
Struggle.
Yeah.
So in other words, it's kind of hard to be a barber working at a barbershop.
No. I mean, like the struggle before, not being a barber.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got you.
Because here in Laredo, bro, it's hard to get a good paying job.
Yeah.
And I already had a kid at the
Mhm.
time, so my firstborn. So
There wasn't a
I
lot
had
of barbers back then
not as much, no.
as now.
Yeah, as now. Yeah, right now it's crazy. We have like 3 or 4 schools.
And back then there wasn't any.
Nope. I had to go to beauty school.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I was telling you.
Yeah. Let's talk about that, man. I think that's another thing that also brought like a lot of that culture right to this city specifically, because back in the day, man, I mean, barbershops, there were very few.
Yeah.
Very
Yep.
few. And shout out to those, man, because those were the
The
ones that,
OGs.
the OGs, brother. Because without them, I mean, I want to ask you this, because I know and I want to get back to your story as well, but to become a barber, obviously that had to fascinate you, right? I mean, being able to either cut your own hair, or have a different hairstyle, stuff like that. When did you first realize that you had that passion for that? I mean, do you have a passion for what you do currently?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So when did you first like see that? You know, was it a young age? Was it early, like later
I,
on when you started working on this?
I think it was pretty young. I was pretty young when I was like, you know what, I'm pretty good at this.
Okay, that's yeah.
And I guess when I started cutting my friends' hair, you know, they were like, "Hey, cut my hair next week. You know, I'll be back. I'll be back." I'm like, okay, so they like it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
Do you think cutting hair is kind of like a skill, like drawing and stuff like that? You know how, like, for example, me, if you told me to draw, I'll draw real shitty.
Yeah.
But there's people that just, hey, draw, and they'll just draw you a
freehand
portrait.
too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is like cutting hair just natural, or is it something that you can get better at? Like, you can be completely bad at, but if you go to school and stuff, you'll learn to cut like fades awesomely.
I think it is the same, but I don't think like if you haven't picked up a pair of clippers in your life and you just go to school for, I don't know what it is, I think it's 8 months. You won't be good at it, you know,
Okay.
after you're done with school. But
Practice.
it's all practice, yeah. You know,
Yeah, like any craft,
hands-on.
right?
Yeah,
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 with
exactly.
time you
Yeah.
start getting better and
Mhm.
better. And I mean, look at these haircuts now. I mean, now they have designs and all these different things. I mean, I'm gonna ask you,
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask you straight up.
colors and all that.
Has anyone walked up to you and said, "Hey, can I have the Kanye West hairstyle that you were coming out?"
I wish, bro, that'd be the easiest $40 of my life.
But what's the
man.
craziest hairstyle that somebody was like, here, you know, I'm pretty sure they show you their phone, right? Like,
Yeah.
quiero algo esto.
Uh-huh.
What's like the craziest that you were like, shh, damn, like, I don't think I can do this. Like, something crazy, if any.
Damn, I don't think I've gotten any like crazy requests like that.
So you've got
Not that I can remember.
So you've got a request, but you're able to do whatever they want.
So far, yeah.
Okay, perfect,
Uh-huh.
perfect.
Anyone like want like the Elvis Presley or some other stuff like that? I don't know, like something you like,
I
hey yo,
know.
make me look like this guy. You're like, oh, I'll try my best.
I know the mullet.
Oh
You
yeah,
know, it's
okay.
trying to come back.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I see
So
that.
you're doing those?
Every now and then,
Every now and
yeah. Especially like on high school kids.
Mm.
Okay, I got you. I was out to ask about that because usually in high school you and even middle school you get the trends.
Mm-hmm.
So like, what kind of trends have you gone through? Like, I know they had the trend with like back in the day the height,
High and tight.
yeah, high and tight, or they had
Bald
the one-
fade.
yeah, bald fade, but they also had the one with the spikes forward. You know, with
Oh,
they had
yeah.
the fleck.
Oh, remember those, Mike? We had those, bro.
There you go. Okay. Anything like that have you gone through? Right now they got the cuh.
The
You know,
cuh.
yeah. So they got that going on strong, man. I think there was even a school that wanted to ban the
For real?
cuh. Yeah, I heard about that. What do you feel? How do you feel about that? I mean, dude, imagine that they start banning haircuts.
Wow.
That'd be crazy.
Anuel make that popular, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I go to the mall and that's all I see. Colors there.
cuz.
Yeah,
It was
man.
cut.
They hanging out together too,
Uh-huh.
man. Like four.
They all
or
look the
five of
same,
those, yeah. They do. They do.
I think I don't want to say that this is what initiated it, but there's a meme about a little kid, and he's like that.
Oh, yeah, with the truck.
With a
Yeah.
cut.
Oh, yeah,
I think
yeah.
isn't that something that probably led to that haircut?
Well, that's part of the culture.
Maybe.
I mean, you see
Right.
pop artists that are having the same haircut. That's one. Then you see memes
Edgar.
about it and all that. Yeah, they see all that. Oh my god, that one became big, especially here. 956 cut,
Yeah.
right? You know, that's part of us, man. Like you
Yeah,
can't.
yeah.
That's cool.
The valley
man.
life.
The valley life.
Yeah, but think about it like that. The way we see that right now, that's how you guys were with the same flecko and
Yeah.
stuff like that. You know,
Yeah.
everyone's wearing the same haircut. Like I mean, I remember that.
I think hairstyles are they switch up just like iPhones. You know, you can have this haircut back in high school, but if you have it right now, it's like, bro, what the hell are you doing with that
Yeah.
hair? And it's kind of like if you have an iPhone 6, it's like, why do you have an iPhone 6, bro? I think hairstyles switch up
And they come back.
and they come back.
Yeah,
just
they
like
come
the
back.
cut,
Yeah.
just like the mullet. Would you ever get a mullet? Would you ever?
I
I
don't
know you
think
have
so.
long hair right now, right?
Yeah.
Would you ever let it grow?
A little bit.
Yeah.
There you go.
Trying to grow it out a bit.
Would you ever let it grow like completely down like a mullet?
Nah, I
No.
think I can rock that.
Oh my god! Would
Never
you-
say never. 10 years from now, everyone got a mullet on. It's the biggest thing ever.
unless El Wookie
El
hires me.
Talking about El Buki, I think I know the answer to this question, but I'll ask it. What is that one memorable haircut that you'll never forget? In a person, like, oh, I remember I cut this person's hair and I'm never gonna forget that moment when I cut this person's hair.
J Balvin, baby.
Yeah, and we were talking about that
Yeah, that's
because
true. We were looking through your Instagram
yeah,
when we saw
yeah.
that picture.
I remember when I first saw that, I was like, "Wait, what?" Like, this is cutting J Balvin. Like at the time, I didn't even know like he was coming. I was like, "How the hell did this happen?"
Yeah.
So, were you nervous when you were cutting his hair? Were you? Because if it was me, I'd be like, I can't fuck up. Like if I fuck up, he's gonna get mad at me. He's gonna kick me out. Like that's me. I'm nervous. But were you nervous, or were you just like natural? You know?
I was nervous, but not as much. I think I was nervous because I knew it was J Balvin. You know what I mean?
Okay,
He's
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
big,
yeah.
but I wasn't as nervous because he has like the easiest, maybe like Obi.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
it's very short on top and the skin fade on the sides. That's it.
Okay,
So it's very
okay.
simple.
So it was
You know, it's
something simple. If it was
yeah.
something harder, maybe it'd be.
Yeah, I'll be probably sweating.
What was the vibe there? Was everybody cool, chill, or were you like a little intimidated? Like,
Nah,
vibe
everyone was
cool?
pretty cool. Yeah, very humble too.
Palos.
Yeah, messing around, singing.
That's cool. That's cool. I mean, I compare that to like the last second shot, you know, or they foul you and you have a free throw, you need to make it. You know,
Oh
like
yeah.
you gotta the mindset at that time is like, you know what, I gotta treat it like
Clutch.
any other like any other shot.
Yeah.
You know, treat it like any other shot. So I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
exactly.
treat it like any other haircut.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and I think that's pretty much right. The way you get yourself
the
ready for
mindset.
that.
Have you ever gotten nervous cutting hair, somebody's hair, or maybe a haircut that you were like, "Snap! I don't know how this is gonna come up," but
Yeah, I think those are the ones where I'm like kind of nervous when it's something new to me,
Mhm.
or especially if it's a new client and it's a haircut that I don't do as much.
yeah.
So I try
'Cause
harder.
I'm pretty sure you have picky clients too that are like very picky. Like they gotta have everything straight and stuff. And
Miguel.
yeah, I know I'm picky too. So it's like maybe they're done and then no, sit back down
Yeah.
and then get up and then sit back down. So I'm pretty sure there's a lot of picky clients out
Yeah,
there.
there's a lot.
And what's that one thing that kind of like just stands out from the clients? Like when they walk in, do you automatically already get a vibe like, oh, okay, this is gonna be cool, this is gonna be chill, or do you already get a vibe like, man, like this guy looks a little, tough. Like if I mess up, he's gonna get mad at me, or how do you assess your client? No.
Nah, it's pretty chill at this point. Mainly because almost every client that I get every day, every week, they're returning clients, so I already know how to work with them.
Got you.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a client like tell you something, like get mad at you?
I think I have. I can't remember.
That's blocked out. You don't remember. You don't want to remember those things. I don't want to remember those.
Blocked out.
But, hey, yo, you know how you have Miguel is picky? Like me, I'm the complete opposite, bro. Like I like that how every time we're I'm finished getting a cut, you show me like, hey, check out the back, check out the front. It's also pride in your work, which is awesome. But in reality, man, I'm like, I could have seen something wrong. I wouldn't say anything. I'm just like,
you wouldn't say anything.
I wouldn't say anything. I've done that before. I've gotten haircuts with other
too.
people before, and like, I don't even look, because not everyone does what Gus does. Like, they'll show you the work and show you, hey, check out the back. So like, you gotta get it home and be like, oh, what? I got like 2 extra hairs here, 2 long hairs on my on my fleck. But regardless though, I'll be like, and I'm also loyal too. So I'm like, I'm always like, I hate switching around, and like I'm just real loyal. And I know I've been cutting my hair. We were talking about it. I don't even remember how long.
I was thinking maybe 3-4 years.
4 years with you, man. And happy camper here, man.
Sir, appreciate you.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Awesome, man. And I appreciate always do a great work. I think there's a great, energy in your shop. Always a good time. Always good conversation, man. So yeah, man, definitely.
Good to hear. Thank you.
Yeah, I know. Ovi said that he's not picky. I'm picky, but I'm very punctual. Ovi is a complete opposite.
So shots fired.
My question is, what was the latest that a customer has ever shown up to an appointment? Like an hour late, 2 hours late?
Nah,
Sorry, Gus.
Maybe like 30.
30
minutes.
So Ovi.
And it was Ovi.
Yeah, it was me. I remember that.
Hey, but he lets me know ahead of time.
Yeah,
I'm running late,
cool.
so
Yeah.
So if a client is getting late and they don't let you know, is it just on to the next one?
I book like every hour.
Okay.
So let's say a client hasn't shown up like in 30 minutes and he hasn't notified me. I'll probably take off. Or if he gets here, I'm like, you know what? I can't take you in, bro. I have someone coming in like in the next 20 minutes.
And that's
You know?
happened to you?
Yeah.
Do they get mad or is it just like,
Nah,
nah,
they cool
I'll
about
wait?
it. Yeah, they cool. It's rare when it happens.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And that's also cool about now, right? Like now you have like all this
Booking
different
systems.
yeah, exactly, booking systems and stuff like that, and they're competing out there to get all the people to book there, and
Yes, sir.
that's awesome, man. I mean, back in the day, bro, I remember like just waiting hours and hours, and I'm almost next.
Yeah.
And someone shows up and like, hey, VIP?
VIP.
Yeah, VIP. Oh my God, dude, you want to cry? Your eyes get watery. You're like, man, what's going on here? I've been here 2 hours of my life.
I never done that, bro. I don't think I would ever do that.
Oh,
It's
my
kind of
God.
unfair.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
unfair.
Yeah.
Back when we were cutting our hair when we were kids, like I said, we were paying $5 and then went up to $10. And then it keeps on going and going and going. Do you think prices are going to keep on going and going and going for haircuts? Because I'm pretty sure there's barbers out there that are charging $100.
Yeah.
So when's the limit? Like, do you think that it's just going to keep going and going and going?
I think it is. But everyone is gonna have like different prices.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Depends on the barber.
It
But
depends on.
I don't think there's no limit.
There's no limit.
No.
Yeah, and you said experience, man. Because
Experience,
now
yeah.
everyone's a VIP. If you think about it,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's a good experience. You get there, they're waiting for you. I mean, you got your spot there.
Mhm.
You're not just sitting down waiting for someone
Right.
else to jump ahead of you or whatever. Like back in
Exactly.
the day. I think, man, that's why I think it's a luxury now. I mean, who hasn't gone through that? Where they have to wait a long time or get skipped before with all the places, the limited places you had to go to get a haircut. Everyone's gone through the same experiences. In other words,
For sure.
and now getting this, and then you even go like where they want to get like their face cleaned, and they want
Wax.
pampered and all-
Eyebrows.
yeah, exactly.
Nose wax, bro.
Nose wax.
Sure.
It's just things that weren't available before. Now we have the luxury of doing that. I mean,
Mhm.
it's more requested.
Do you have any pics of you when you cut your own hair, but during the COVID shutdown, did you ever have like long hair?
No, never.
But I'm pretty sure when they opened up, customers were getting there with like
Oh, yeah.
froze.
Long hair. Even messed up haircuts because they
They were trying-
busted off. Yeah.
They try to cut it themselves.
Themselves, yeah.
Yeah, man, let's talk about that because with COVID, right?
Yeah.
Everyone was impacted, right? I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was about how long have you been in business for?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
So you were in the highlight of all this going on, right? Where they had to shut down barbershops. Everyone had,
Yeah.
everyone had long hair for a period of time, right? How long were you
Wow.
guys had to be closed?
About 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
But
That
then
was
they
rough.
opened and then they closed again, right?
They
No.
wanted to. They
No,
wanted to.
Mm.
They wanted to.
Yeah, they
that's
wanted
true.
to.
That's true. So 2
Man.
months. So did the barbers go through struggles those 2 months that you know of? Like, I mean, they couldn't work. But what I always asked myself was these barbers that couldn't go to work, maybe they were cutting hair on the side.
Which
Yeah,
they
some-
couldn't
some
do
were.
either,
They
right?
couldn't,
But,
they
yeah,
couldn't.
yeah. But man, you gotta live.
Under the
Yeah,
table.
you gotta
Yeah,
live.
you gotta live.
Yeah.
I remember they arrested someone locally.
It was
Oh, the
females.
nails, the nail
Yeah, the
technicians?
nails.
Yeah, for doing nails.
That's
I
messed
mean,
up, bro.
man, that is messed up. Then did you hear about that case in Dallas?
Oh.
I think it was a lady that decided not to close.
Yeah, yeah. She took
Oh,
it to like
Yeah,
Court-
they
what do you call it?
arrested
Yeah,
her.
it's
though.
court.
Court.
Yeah.
They arrested her, and she took it to court and she won. Right, but man, there was definitely a fine.
Like a trial?
line.
No, she did like a whole
Yeah,
trial.
Yeah, so she opened the door to be like, they couldn't do that again.
Mhm.
Because honestly, it's unconstitutional. To do
Yeah,
that.
it is.
Yeah.
It is.
But not everyone has the money to put out there and get a lawyer and go and fight,
Yep,
the U.S. government. But for those that did, they won.
that's right.
But think about the struggle, businesses lost.
Yeah.
I mean, through that time, I think there's a lot of businesses that didn't make it. They didn't.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like it's just a hard time. But
I think if they would have kept us shut down for maybe one more month, bro, it would have been a different story. Yeah, because I
Mhm.
mean, I had already
Yeah.
wasted whatever I had,
Invested,
to
yeah,
pay
of
off.
course,
'Cause,
man.
I mean, they weren't giving us a break for rent, bills, or anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
exactly.
What were you doing those 2 months? Were you like focused on something else?
Not
Chilling?
even.
Just
Yeah.
chilling.
Luckily, I learned that even as self-employed, you could still apply for unemployment.
Oh, okay.
So I was getting unemployment
Oh.
for a few weeks.
That's good. That's
Just-
awesome.
So that
Chilling.
helped.
Spending
yeah.
time with your
Yeah, with the
your son,
family. Yeah, staying safe because it was when all this was new, so
Yeah,
we were
we didn't
all
know.
panicking, like you didn't even want to go outside,
Exactly.
so we're just playing COD.
Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's good.
Warzone.
Yeah.
Are you good at Warzone?
Nah.
Yeah. I remember I played with Ovi. Ovi will get killed ASAP, bro.
Hey, we won one time though.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
We hid. We
Yeah.
only got like 2 kills.
Hey, that's part of the war, man. You gotta hide sometimes. Yeah, I'm an expert hider, bro. Like I could hide like crazy. Like, you won't find me. You know?
I was talking to Ovi about this. Me, if I was a barber, I'd be scared of one thing. That's just me, cause I'm real organized. I'm real clean. Customers like getting like lice. Yeah. Have you ever had like a situation like that?
Not me, but I've been in a shop where
Where
one of the barbers, had a client, had a bunch of them.
It must have been awkward.
Yeah, I mean, by law, we shouldn't like service them.
Mm-hmm.
So the barber that was handling that client told him, like, we can't do anything. You need to go to a doctor or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's be real right now. You got your regulars coming in, right? I'm coming in right now, bro, and I got them lies. I don't know where I got them. I must have been camping or something. Something happened, bro. So I walk in there and look at my haircut, bro. I'm gonna go bald. You really say something, or just gonna cut that? Say nothing.
You have to say something.
If it's one or two, I won't say anything.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, it could have been that scalp thing, like this. Just get this
Dandruff.
haircut out of here. There you go. I mean, we live in Laredo, man. It gets hot, real hot, man. I think that's why they spread, right?
Yeah.
They're all over the place, man. Man, you take your kids to preschool, and oh man, they gotta be
that's where they
careful.
get 'em.
Yeah, there you
Mhm.
go. They bring them home, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Have you ever had any difficult kids like cutting hair and they're like moving around,
Yeah,
squirming,
few.
crying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Any kicks or scratches?
Nah.
The dentist.
Dentist.
Dentist get bit in the hand.
Nah, so far it's been all right.
all right.
Good. Manageable.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool, man.
If you had to switch up your barber name, what would it be? Like it wasn't Goose. It can't be Gus. You had to change your barber name. You have a barber name that you think you would have?
Other than Gus?
Yeah. Did you ever think about it?
No, that's a good question.
Because nowadays barbers kind of like get their own like nicknames, like rappers, like they get their own names.
Yeah.
That's cool. You never thought about getting your own, like, not now, but at the time, did you ever think, you know what, I'm gonna name myself this?
I probably had before I came up with this one, maybe I had 2 or 3 other. It was probably around the same lines, maybe like Gus Cuts or Gus Blands, Gus something.
Gus Fades though.
I was like, Gus Fades.
Is
Smooth.
that fake? Yeah, it is. It is.
How long was the process from the time that you were like, I'm gonna start my own shop to the point where it was finally made? How long was that process?
Ooh, that was quick. Maybe 3 months.
3 months. It's pretty fast.
I think that's how it works, man. I think just like you put your mind into it.
Manifestation.
Yeah, you manifest it. You're like, okay, and there's nothing else to do but get it done.
Exactly.
There's no-
It's scary. It's a scary feeling at the beginning, but
Yeah.
once it's all settled in, you feel good about it.
Yeah, man. Look at you now. I mean, like, you're years in the making already. You were able to cut J Balvin, right? We talked about it a little bit, but how did that happen? How did that occur? How did he contact you, or how did it work?
This is a secret, bro, for every barber out there. Hashtags. Use your
You need to
hashtags.
use that.
That's how they found me.
That's what it was. Hashtags.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hashtag Laredo Barber.
Laredo Barber. On Instagram, Facebook.
IG.
Instagram. We need to
Wow.
get on our hashtag game.
Man,
Yeah.
that is crazy. That's crazy. So you got a message through your Instagram, or how
Yeah.
did that work?
DM.
Did you think, like, when you first saw it, were you like, is that?
I thought it was a joke.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I would have been like, who's trolling me right now?
Exactly.
Wow.
And then when you found out that obviously it was real, were you like surprised,
I
shocked?
was shocked. Yeah, shocked.
You call any people like, hey, yo, this will get me up.
I know it was. I saw the message, like, I was working that day, and I was out on my lunch break. And I saw the message. I'm like, damn. So I send him my number, and like 5 minutes later, he calls me. It wasn't J Balvin himself. It was Ovi, not Ovi. What was
See, I'm everywhere, bro. Gotta learn that.
Orly. Orly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's his photographer and
Oh,
videographer.
okay.
Okay.
So he's the one that was like searching barbers, and
Damn, that's awesome.
yeah, he hit me up.
Man, and you know they must have seen your work. I
Yeah,
mean,
for
yeah,
sure.
they clicked
for
on
sure.
they clicked on your hashtag. They see your page.
Mm-hmm.
Do you put any of your work out there? I mean, how do you promote yourself on Instagram?
I don't do as much, but I do like at least once a week. I put out a picture or a video. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. I think there was a time where I was seeing a lot of those like videos coming out, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of barber videos, like them cutting hair and
Mhm.
all that some stuff. And you mentioned the struggle. Sometimes when you're in a struggle, there's not many options to take. You know, I can't count how many homies were um, cutting hair. Doing the best they can just to get by, just to that's the only thing they had available to them. The only tools they had available to them. And then not everyone takes it and brings it to the point where you brought it, where you done that full time now. Like you said, you have a passion for it.
Mhm.
I mean, if you want to talk a little bit more about that, I mean, how has that impacted you? I mean, where would you be without the Clippers?
Yeah, I'll probably still be doing computer work.
Okay, yeah.
Tech, something like that.
Awesome. So you like the tech and stuff like that
I
right
do.
now? I mean,
I do. Yeah.
that's a big movement right now.
Yeah, I haven't touched the computer, like I at least worked on a computer for like ever since I started doing hair full time, maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
So you'd be doing that right now? if
Yeah,
it was
probably.
Wow.
Probably.
Yeah, that's a good option too.
Yeah.
Right now, everything's into that realm.
Mhm.
But like, when you're 13, 14 years old, I mean, those visions, they're still far,
Oh yeah,
right?
for sure.
I mean, so at that point, it's either like you pick up a sport,
Yeah.
try to do music, be a barber, carpentry, mechanic. I mean, those are the options that we have to
Mhm.
be able to, provide. And then having a kid at a young age, I mean, you're put in a position where like, hey, you need to bring in that income,
Yep.
no matter what means.
That's right.
So man, that's awesome, man. I love how that inspired you to do this. Do you have any advice for people that are going through the exact same thing you went through right now?
Like for barbers, you talking about?
Yeah,
Barbers?
Yeah, or anyone that's just trying to find their way through. But if you want a barber specifically, I mean, let's say there's a barber out there right now, not licensed yet, but still trying to decide whether they want this or not. But they love it. They want to do it. I mean, what would you give them advice to what they would want to do or how to do it as well?
I guess the main first one would be, if you want to do it because you're passionate about it, and then the money, not because of the money first.
Okay,
Yeah, because eventually you're gonna fall off.
exactly.
Mhm.
That's a problem we have nowadays.
Yeah.
Just people just do it for the money. Big positions like nurses, doctors, lawyers, they just do it for the money. And I think you can always tell when somebody's just doing it for the money because they go
Exactly.
show up to the work and they're all amargados. They don't want to
Mhm.
do,
Mhm.
they don't- and that's how you tell. So I like that you said that if it's a passion, you do it because we're very big on that. We're big on following passion. So I know one thing that really holds people back is failure. Did you ever face like, man, like I'm gonna start this and the chances of failing is super high?
Oh yeah.
Well, what did you do to overcome that?
Oof. I guess a plan, having a plan. Not just throwing myself out there and let's see what happens. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Freestyling it, just
Yeah.
going with the flow.
Uh huh.
So making a plan,
Yeah, for sure.
like
Have-
like writing it down.
Writing it down.
Okay.
Have that vision. Okay, this is what I want.
Did you ever face obstacles, like something that happened and you're like, oh man, like how am I gonna get over this? Like I don't know, for example, finding an office space or this paper that you had to get signed, some forms.
I think the papers or inspections that needed to get done in order to open up
that was hard.
with the city. Yeah, bro. I had to be on top of them.
Oh my goodness! I mean, I've experienced something like that before, and
Yeah.
and sometimes you say you got to be on top of that.
There's
though.
pressure.
Oh my! And the stress, and mounting stress and
Mhm.
stuff. So, can you believe that people will never do that? I mean, they will never try to open a business. They will never try to even, be self-employed in that aspect just because of the paperwork and stuff like that that they're just nervous about
Yeah.
or they don't know about. That's crazy, right?
That actually, I'm the kind of person, bro. But I just,
Yeah.
I kind of like,
You
I
fought
went-
through that.
yeah.
Yeah.
like, let's just
Man.
do it.
That's what holds people back.
Mhm.
Fear,
Yep.
fear of failing.
Yep.
it affects me because you could say, okay, I had this idea, and that fear could hold you years and years and years before you jump on the idea, which would have been great and would have been successful if you had done it 5 years before when you had it. But it just, I guess it's also human instincts too, right? Real protective and stuff like that. And some people are more than that than others. But it's cool, man. That's why I wanted you to share your story, because it looks like you had fought through those barriers to get this done, and it's working very well. And, I see you and you're always booked. I got to book you maybe as soon as I get out of the shop, I got to book you.
Yeah.
Now I have my fro for a couple weeks. So it's cool, man. I like seeing that.
What are some of the things that keep you motivated?
My family.
Kids.
Yeah.
It's your number one. Like if you're feeling down, you're feeling like you have a bad day, you just have your kids in your mindset.
That's right.
That's good. That works for me too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kids impact your life.
Yeah.
How old is your most little one?
He's 7 months.
7 months. I remember when my little girl was 7 months, she used to cry chingos. Yeah. Cry every day.
Oh man.
How is he?
G.
He's not bad.
No necio?
Nah, not really. Only when he's hungry, of course.
Yeah.
They'll let you know when they're hungry.
or when they're sleepy.
Yeah. What kind of parent are you? Are you the strict parent, or you're just chill, lenient?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't think I'm strict.
Have you ever had to get super pissed at your
A
boy?
7-month-old?
No. How old is
I
your
told you not to take
Drink
shit.
faster.
How old is your oldest son?
He's 12.
12. Have you ever had to get so pissed at him that he did something and you had to really teach him a lesson, get mad at him?
I don't think I could. I probably have, but I can't really
Think of any at the moment.
No, like a few months back, he got mad at something. I don't know what happened. He kicked the hole in the wall, and he had never done that.
That pissed you off, or did that just throw you off? Like what the
both?
Yeah, both at the same time. Oh, that would have been.
I'm like, what?
What
You
the
did
hell
this?
just happened? Was it over a game or something? Like a video game? Was it
No, I think we made him take out the trash.
Oh. What the?
And he was playing.
You bothered his game in time, bro. It could have been done later, man.
But he's very chill, so it was pretty surprising for me to see that.
Threw you off.
Yeah.
What did you do? Like right after you saw that, right after you recovered, after your shocking moment, did you go?
The thing is, we didn't realize it till later on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So how did you deal with that situation?
I think if I remember correctly, I think he was trying to I think he had a paper on top of it, trying to cover it up.
Those posters, yeah. What's that on the floor?
I think at that point I'd be just laughing. I wouldn't be mad at him.
Inside, I was laughing for real.
I wouldn't be mad. I'd be like, hey, "That's fucking creative, bro. I can't even be mad at you."
But it was an apartment, so
Oh, snap.
Oh man, that deposit gone
Yeah.
now.
Exactly.
Oh man, that's crazy.
My God.
So I probably grounded him that day,
Yeah,
but that was
okay.
it. But I can't. I'm not the type to be, screaming, yelling,
So strict.
Yeah.
Never had to take out your belt.
Nah.
Chancla.
There you go. What we went through, right?
Oh my God.
Man.
Oh my God. The Hispanic culture.
That's great. That's culture, man. Back in the day, teachers could spank you.
Yeah.
Teachers,
I heard about
principals, all that stuff. Man.
I
I,
didn't
think
know
in some states they could still. I'm not.
With
You can't
what do
quote
call
me
it?
on that.
That wooden.
Yeah, the
what's it?
paddle.
Paddles.
So imagine you, the guy's mother principal. I go to hombre, yeah, you're done, bro. I mean, if you got that face kid, nomás know, yeah, you're gonna get battled, bro.
Damn.
Are they mad that day? Oh man, that's crazy, bro. No, that's crazy. That's the one thing I learned. Don't mess with mama when she's mad.
Exactly.
She mad, just leave her alone.
That brings me to a great question, Gus. Like your mom, when you were little, I'm pretty sure she treated you the same way, a certain way. Does she treat your sons that same way?
Hell no.
No, it's different.
Yeah.
Same here. Same here.
It's crazy, man. Like with me, they were super strict. I couldn't do anything. But with my little girl, she
Being
can.
chief loud.
Yeah,
She could do anything.
anything.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
That's grandparents, man.
Mhm.
That's the same thing I go through as well. When it comes to promoting your business, is there anything you do specifically? I'm like saying like maybe like on social media. I know you mentioned you do the hashtags and stuff like that. Any other tricks you might have?
Um, good, like high quality pictures. Invest in a good camera.
Okay.
Good lens. Um, invest in maybe a good phone. For videos.
Okay. Yeah.
If
Yeah.
I mean, anyone could do a video
Yeah.
nowadays on TikTok.
Yeah. Especially because visuals right now,
Yeah,
visuals is like
exactly.
what's getting people in. Gets their
Exactly.
attention.
Yeah, like if you want to attract clients, they want to see the work,
Okay.
and if they see good quality images,
More chances of them messaging you
Yeah,
and stuff
exactly.
like that.
Do you have TikTok? Do you have TikTok?
I do. I don't really use it, but I do.
You should. You should start making like, I don't know if there's already a trend, but just videos of just cutting
should.
people's hair.
Yeah.
Like a transformation, like a before
Oh, I have a couple of those on there.
on TikTok.
Yeah, but I need to be more
I-
consistent.
It's like we talked before. People make a lot of money on TikTok just by releasing videos, just doing that. You could do the same
I
thing
heard about
over
that.
and over and over again, and you'll just get money.
Yeah, I don't know how they find the time to do like 4 or 5 a day. And I mean, I'm like, I'm there for like half an hour. I'm like, I deleted it by accident. I gotta do it again.
That
I'm
happens
just-
to us a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I don't know. I don't know how that's patience, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that you know what? PowerPoint definitely made a lot of like TikTok people famous, right?
PowerPoint?
Yeah, you remember PowerPoint? That's where you first learn how to put visuals together and all
Slides.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, that's the same. It's the same thing.
yeah,
Now,
basically.
yeah, yep. You
You
just
just-
adding music, which you
gotta-
could do in PowerPoint before and all that. So, like, yeah, I'm just saying.
You gotta act though. You gotta like plan it like a script or something. Like if you want to do funny videos, you have to,
Okay,
write
that's
it.
true. But now you got people just reacting to other people.
Oh yeah,
No, that's
They
true.
just react, just making a weird face, like, and just watching another video. So they're
Uh-huh.
just getting paid off other people. I don't know how that works.
I don't
Damn,
know.
you use my song on the TikTok. I mean, I need to see some paper, right?
Yeah,
Now everybody using the same song. I'm like, hey, who made this song?
it's
What
like
you
the
gonna
Island Boy,
collect?
the Island Boys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
they just do it and just see people's reactions. That's how he does.
You guys are crazy, bro.
But that's good though.
Hey,
'cause-
anyone walk into your shop be like, I want an Island Boy haircut. What are you gonna do?
You gotta wait 10 years, bro. Grow that shit out.
Oh man.
Have they ever asked you like, can you do braids or cornrows or dreads or stuff like
Yeah,
that?
I
Not knowing that you don't really.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
people have asked.
And what's your response? Do you take them, point them out to somebody
Yeah,
else?
exactly.
Oh, perfect.
Mhm.
Do you have somebody that does that in your shop?
Yeah.
Oh, really? What's his name?
Braids. We got Paulette, Gilbert.
They do,
Gilbert does
they do braids,
um,
dreads.
dreads. Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, you used to have the dreads, right?
I used to have long hair, but my hair sucks. It's super straight. So like I would do something, and then by the next day I'd be like,
All over the place.
it'd be
Oh, I
all
got
over
you.
the place, man.
Man,
Straight hair problems. I think we all have straight hair.
Yeah.
It's too hot, man.
My hair
It's
grows
too
to the
hot to have
sides,
long
bro.
hair. Right? Like maybe in wintertime, but like in the summertime, like you gotta just cut the hair, bro. I mean, it's like 110 degrees out there.
Have you ever thought about doing braids?
Oh my god.
Cornrows?
Nah,
No.
I don't think I could rock it.
I don't think I could rock it. But I
I
think
mean, I don't know who can rock cornrows, bro. Let's be real. Who can rock? It's just a choice, man.
I
It's
think
like
it-
you having dreads. Like
I think it's just like you just want to try something different, because if I cut my hair
Mhm.
after so long, I'll be like, you know what? I want to cut it bald this time. Or I want to let it grow and then cut it comb over this way. I just get bored, but I know you have had the same hairstyle since I met you. Do you ever get bored of your hair?
you know what? You know how I mentioned I was loyal. I'm also loyal to haircuts. Can you believe that?
So
I
that's
just
true.
don't. I don't know. I'm just scared to.
You always get the same thing, right?
Yeah, I always get the same thing, but I just wouldn't know what else to get. I mean, look, I went through some crazy phases when I was a kid with hair, right? So when I found the thing that worked, I just stuck with it.
What was some of the craziest things that you can think of?
I used to comb my hair at like 6 sides. It'll be like one side here, one side down, one side here. Yeah, I had little,
We should bring that one back.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much they charge now for those haircuts.
Sounds like the cut to me.
The cut.
Something like the curl, right? I used to have the bowl haircut. I don't know that you could call that the curl, right? You just put a bowl and you just
Yeah.
okay. There was a phase, bro, and I think everyone went through this phase where everyone just cut their own hair. Like I thought it was a cool thing to do. You see, like Britney Spears' husband cut their own hair, and you see all these people cut their own hair. And like,
Britney Spears cut her own hair.
Oh, yeah.
there you go. That's where she learned it. That's where she learned it from, bro. Okay, so
I think it's cool. like especially back in high school, like hey, everybody knew the kid who cut hair, and they'll go to a restroom and get your own haircut there.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think it's a cool thing to have a skill set at an early age. I know there was some students there that knew how to draw, and they would draw you like some badass graffiti stuff like that. Haircut is another thing. It's just a skill that you find at an early age. You know, it's
Right.
and also not having the means to be able to, get a haircut. Like
Yeah.
back in the day, you want to be fresh, weekly haircut, boom, looking good. Even $10, $15 was a lot.
yeah. Back
You
in the
know?
day.
And I was like, it'd be okay if I just go one size, just go all one or go all two. And that's what I'd be doing sometimes. I mean, just not to have the long hair, just go one. I've been through, I've been through phases. I've been through the phase where you gotta shave, use a razor, start shaving your hair. Oh my God. I remember once we did that to my cousin. He was all cut up, dude. All cut. Like,
trasquilado.
oh my God. The razor was like too old. I don't know. We just messed him off. Left some spots on there. I'm like, you know what? This ain't for me.
Talking about trasquilao, when you were in school, do you ever do you have any experiences that you were cutting hair and you did bad, or you maybe trasquilaste a little bit, maybe it was a little uneven, like the learning process, like when you were in school, did you ever have those moments where it was kind of like not what the haircut didn't come out like you expected?
Funny thing is that by the time I went to school to get my license, I was already cutting hair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was already like 10 years in. You know what I mean?
Okay. So then when you started, when you were cutting your friend's hair, did you ever like lo trasquilaste a little bit? Or
maybe. It looked good at the time, you know.
Yeah,
It probably messed up.
Maybe once you turn the light on a little bit, Hey, that's how it is though. That's the culture though. Like, hey, mess up on the cousin and mess up on the homies. They don't say nothing. It's free. It's free 99.
It's free. Oh, you were charging though. I'm pretty sure.
No, at the beginning, no. It's free.
It was just practice.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say. I remember a lot of homies started like that, bro. And then later on, hey, 5.
And then
10,
I went to 5.
Yeah, throw them a little something, and that's good, man.
Tips.
Yeah, but that's real life dummies for the practice, bro.
Exactly.
Right? Like
hands on.
Yeah, exactly. That's the best way to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trial and error.
Now let's say you do like the sneeze, and then a cough.
Wow.
Like, would you say something or just try to even it out? But like,
Wow, I've never
Try to
thought
fix
about that before, bro.
That's my fear, bro. I get allergies, bro. So I'm cutting hair in the morning. I'm like,
And
gotta be careful.
And you kind of have hiccups.
Gotta be careful.
Hiccups,
Yeah. Oh,
and then
dude, that's.
I never had anything like that happen, but that would be funny.
have you ever had to sneeze? What if you have to sneeze while you're cutting hair?
No,
You stop. Yeah.
No, but maybe because my sneezes are random.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
the
mine are
random sneeze?
Like I'll just be like, so.
Oh no, I could
shoot.
probably feel them.
Oh.
Yeah, before.
That's crazy. I feel that shit before.
Yeah, like you just have to sneeze.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you have
You
allergies.
you get a haircut. You got a little hair in your nose.
Oh.
Like, fuck, it was the worst, right?
Oh, are you talking about as a customer?
That's just me personally. But hey, as a
a-
barber, you must get some hair on you too, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
But as a customer, what if you have to sneeze?
oh, that's a good one.
Right?
That's a good. You
get your
hold that
haircut
shit.
and then just like.
How do you warn them? I'd be like, Gus, can you stop? How do you do that, bro? That's why when I have allergies, bro, I'm like, I might miss that appointment, bro. You know? Oh man, that's
Bro, I've never
scary.
thought about these.
If it does ever happen, just say you got the Kanye haircut.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it is now. You got it saved now. Got the Kanye. I mean, the Kanye's like, it's fashion, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
as it grows, it has like layers of fades and all this stuff, man. You didn't hear about that?
No.
It's crazy. What if someone just wants layers? Like they want. Like, you remember that? Like the layer phase,
Mm.
Like
the
these lines are-
waves. Were they waves?
Oh, waves.
Oh, waves.
Damn, was that hard to do? I mean, how does it
I
work?
think you just comb it.
It
You just
depends.
comb it?
It depends on the hair, because like if you want to get like waves, actual waves, not like clipper waves.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta brush. You gotta wear
Do
wave cap. Mhm.
Oh wow, it's like it's a whole like.
But it's also depends
Formation.
on the person's hair. Because I don't think we can do that, right? We have
We
straight ass hair.
can, but it's gonna be real hard. And if you get them, when you get them, they're gonna be like real thick waves. You know what I mean?
Oh,
They're not gonna be like those
Like
360
natural.
waves. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how you get a perm.
Do they have hair transplants?
Yep.
That
Yeah,
exists?
yeah,
They just get
Oh,
someone else's complete hair. Like I want that guy's hair.
Oh
Give it
no,
to
it's
me.
gonna be your own hair.
That'll be my own hair. Okay, but I can't make like I want my hair to grow blonde now.
Nah.
Oh shoot!
But can you
yeah.
say I want my hair to come out super curly?
Maybe if you get like your pubes up here.
So hair transplant.
Solved. $1 million question.
So if you have like a receding hairline,
Yeah.
like Ovi, I'm just kidding.
Oh man, talking about hairline, bro.
Can you get like a
My widow's
transplant?
peak.
Like kind of
Yeah,
like you
you
know
can-
how like LeBron's
Mm-hmm.
hairline's always up
Oh, I know
here
you
and
can
then
do that,
here and
yeah.
then here. So then it's possible.
Yeah, they get like a patch of hairs on the back of your head,
Mm.
and then they use those follicles and then make like new pores, and then they insert those follicles into the new pores.
Oh,
So it takes a while to grow out, but
And then once it grows out and you get a haircut, do you have to do that all over again, or it's
no, it'll be permanent.
Oh,
yeah.
So you can do that with like facial hair too.
Yeah, you know who got that?
Who?
Hair and beard.
Uh-huh.
Floyd Mayweather.
Oh,
What?
wow.
Yeah, he got both. He got the transplant on his head
Uh-huh.
and the beard.
That,
he was-
that
he was
explains
bald.
everything.
Yeah.
He was bald, but
Yeah.
I haven't seen him with hair.
I seen
Yeah.
him with a hair and
Yeah,
beard,
right,
man.
right.
That guy looks way older than what he
Really?
looked before.
Yeah,
Right? Like he
yeah.
just looks his age now.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy.
I need to check that out.
Yeah, check it
Damn.
out. There's some pictures on his Instagram.
Mhm.
I guess where he recently got it done, and you
Mhm.
could see I guess where he got the work done, like in the skin. You could see it's still like fresh.
I can't grow a beard.
Me neither.
Nah, just
Mhm.
patchy.
Yeah, me too.
Patchy. I've seen
Yeah.
you. I've seen you with, like pube looking. 'Cause I get pube looking beard.
Thank
too,
you,
bro.
Miguel. Thank you. Appreciate that.
You should keep it though. You look like a baby right now, bro.
No, I'm just thinking about that transplant, bro. You see, you
Yeah.
got goals now.
Yeah.
Right? You get that whole lock.
I'm pretty
going
sure it's
on.
expensive as hell though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's so expensive, I mean, don't take nothing from my back. I mean, just give me some new stuff altogether. Don't take nothing from me. Get those own follicles by yourselves, man. Make them in the lab or something.
They come in a lab.
Imagine though, they start doing that. Or worse, dude, they start making like that gel, like just makes your hair not grow no more in certain places. That'd be scary, right?
I heard
Laser,
onion.
no, there's laser.
Laser.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, permanent like hair removal.
Oh,
Mhm.
shoot.
I heard a myth that if you use cebolla, like onion, it'll make your hair grow. That's what I
Isn't
heard.
that tomate?
Well, I heard onion.
Or just tu pico de gallo just to make sure. You know, just to make
Eat
sure.
chips and then you just put it on. Is there any myths out there? Like
Oh,
hair
there's-
myths?
Yeah, there's a few.
When I was little, I thought once you cut your hair bald, that was it. I don't know if that's even true. Like once you like razor it off.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's one. That's one. Like
Like Michael Jordan, you couldn't get your hair grow
yeah, that's
back.
a myth.
Okay.
Yeah, also the beard, like they say, oh no, like resúrate, te va a salir más.
That's not
Yeah,
true.
that's not true.
Oh,
Wow.
wow, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Me either.
Here I am shaving and shaving.
I'm hoping that it grows.
Just getting that spot, man. Man, hey, now they got all those like the beard kits, right?
Oh yeah.
You believe in any of those, or have you tried any of those out?
Nah, I don't.
Like the shampoos
I'm
and
not
stuff.
sure.
Like the little
They
Yeah,
got,
shampoos.
they got
like
a lot of different
oils
things.
and all that.
It's like a whole kit, bro. You get like your own comb,
Mm-hmm.
you get a mask for your beard, you
The
get a, you know,
shampoo.
like you get oil.
Mm-hmm.
What is it like this? The paste, I guess, like what?
Oh yeah,
Lotion.
like pomade for the beard.
There you go, some pomade, and man, everything smells like citrus, like orange citrus, and
I think it's all like placebo. It's all to make money, I think.
well, yeah, definitely gonna be making money.
yeah.
I mean, these guys they know what to do. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and there's so many different like replicas of that. So like they have like a little comb and all that. Some of them have more items, and you don't even
Yeah.
need all that stuff. But
Yeah.
it's there, and a lot of people buy that. And you see these guys on the video, and they got a huge lumberjack beard. So like, man, is it real? Is it not? I mean,
They had that beard since they were 5, bro.
Hey, nowadays kids, like 18-year-olds, they have like a lot of facial hair.
yeah.
Yep.
Bro, what?
Mm-hmm.
How?
I noticed that too.
Yeah, I saw a kid yesterday at your shop, man. He was like a teenager, looked like he was
Oh, the
20
one-
years
the
old.
one
bro.
memo stick?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, he was what,
But-
freshman or
Mhm.
seventh or eighth grade?
He was like I think 7th grade. Grade, man.
7th grade with a beard.
13 or 14 years old, bro. I mean, that's
Something's happening.
well, I have to disagree with that because my grandfather, I remember grandfather had a beard in middle school.
Mm.
And he says that he had there was like a whole group of people
beard?
that had a beard. So they hang around together. You know,
It could be genetics as
crazy.
well.
Yeah.
It could be genetics. But I don't remember in high school anybody having a beard.
It skipped our
It's
generation.
our generation.
Yeah, that's
bro.
crazy. Something
I
in
don't
the
remember
milk,
seeing
bro.
anybody with a beard in high school.
What was in that vaccine, man? They probably gave some
Mm.
vaccines to us when we were born. Like, make these guys less beardy.
Injected us with estrogen. and shit.
Estrogen.
Shoot, man, that's crazy, man.
What's the barbershop talk mostly about at your barbershop? Is it just funny stories? Is it just random
Man,
stuff?
like
Or is
you-
it a
you-
lot of like conspiracies? Is it ghost stories? Is it
All of that, bro. All of that.
all of that?
Yeah, politics.
Politics?
To like random shit.
Has there ever been a point where the customers are just like, yeah, don't talk about that or anything? like that?
Nah, we don't let it go that far.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
hmm
Because we talk about conspiracies all the time too. Are you into conspiracy?
Yeah. Yeah, we talk about that a lot in the show.
Wow. Because I can imagine just nowadays everybody's sensitive. You can't say
Yeah, yeah.
something because I would imagine a customer or something just being like yo, I'm offended
Mhm.
by what you're saying, but maybe they don't say anything. Maybe
Yeah.
because nowadays people are sensitive. Can't even on social media you could put a post and they'll give you the little angry face and stuff, man.
Oh, yeah.
Comments.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but I feel like the barbershop's like the only place I could go out there and like, say what I want to say. Does
Just
that make
vent.
sense? Like, yeah, you vent out. I mean, it's a lot of guy talk.
Mhm.
I think that's how it's always been at the barbershop, And now that we're able to experience that, years after we were able to just the only option we had was to go to like a beauty salon. You have people doing their hair, their
No,
nails.
señor,
You had those
Yeah.
machines where they dry your hair, turning on. It's like you're just waiting.
What can you talk?
Yeah, right.
You're sitting on one of those there, and then they're just talking about the bingo, and they're talking about the raffles, and all
La
this different
tanda.
thing. Yeah,
La
la tanda,
tanda.
trying to get you in the tanda or something.
We're trying to just show love to the city because there's not a lot of love in the city,
Mhm.
especially when it comes to barbers. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you know
Oh,
that
there's a lot of
there's
hate.
a lot of competition, there's a
Mhm.
lot of hate, and
Yeah.
we kind of need to put a stop to that. So the reason why we're doing a podcast is not only for us but for the city. We want to bring
Get
in
everyone together.
everybody
Yes.
together, bring barbers, bring painters, musicians, rappers, bring
Yes.
everybody and expose them. If they're not doing so well, expose them and have them share. And them sharing is going to bring more people to us, and us sharing is going to bring people to you.
Right.
So that's our main goal. So good, man. Thank you so much,
Thank
man.
you, Phyllis, for
Thank you for
having me.
being here. We hope to do this again.
Likewise.
To end the show, we always like to give value, and I think Gus said it nailed it perfectly. You're gonna face obstacles. You overcome them by thinking about what motivates you. In his case, was his kids, man. You always gotta have love, passion for what you do, man.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir. Like and subscribe.
Peace.
Later.